Dolls, it is Transformation Tuesday, May 13th, and welcome to an all new episode of Style by Stevie. Our very special guest today is a Guinness World Record holder. She is an international, famous Spanish designer, and I'm super excited to have her here in the dollhouse with me. Fashion Dolls, she is one of the most prolific women in fashion history. So please welcome to the dollhouse, Olga If. Hello.
Hello, Stevie. How are you?
I am doing fabulous yourself. It is such an honor to have you here.
Thank you. I'm as well very happy, and it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you very much for having time for me.
Yes, yes. So before we kick off this interview, how has 2025 been for you so far?
Mar- Marvelous. Very nice, very nice. And I want to tell you that I get like wish because I was having Moda Vision. Then we talk Moda Vision. I get division in different countries. I get in Latin America and Europe. And when I went to Argentina for Moda Vision, I fly. It's important. This is why I like say, I'm fly through New York, and I get a wish. I want to have Moda Vision in USA, and you call it now. It's like I say, okay, it's very fantastic year, and there is a wishes coming true.
Yes, it is. It is a spectacular year for fashion. Your designs are gorgeous. And I want to start off by this. You are not only just an amazing designer, your designs are everywhere in fashion magazines, everywhere, but you are a Guinness World Record holder in fashion. And your designs have transcended the end of time. So, how does it feel to be an amazing record holder for fashion?
Okay, that's actually amazing because I don't know how you grew up in USA, but I'm grew up see the Guinness World Record holders, and I think, oh, I will never get it because I don't have the biggest hair or the biggest longest hair or something like that. And then when I started to go to do some fashion and looked for organizing events, and I found that there is a Guinness World Records in fashion. And I was like, wow, I cannot believe it because up to now there is a people who don't know there is a Guinness World Records in fashion. So I say, okay, let's do it. And let's do it, two of them. And I did two Guinness World Records and same day and same stage. So actually, I'm the unique in the world who has two Guinness World Records in fashion. And I'm very proud, very happy, and it's amazing. It's really feel good, make you feel good.
It is, and you make women feel good. Your gowns, your designs are fabulous. So that's why I said when dressing and picking out, I said I have to look good for Olga. I have to make sure that I represent her designs. So I tried to find a look that is similar to some of your designs because they are so eye-catching. But not only that, but you were main promoter. You've received numerous awards and accolades for all of your work in the fashion industry. And one of them is main promoter of equality, diversity, equity, and inclusion in fashion. How important is it that we showcase women to embrace their beauty through style?
Because because the Guinness were the one of records. It was the measure number of models, and then second one is measure nationalities in stage. So this is where is coming the inclusion, because you need to include all people, most model, 421. I got this backstage like 600 people there. So actually there is less people in the looking for the show that I had the backstage. So 80 makeup artists, hairdressers, designers. So it was very difficult. But to get 421 models, you need to include everybody. But this is my as well nature, because it was like, a lot of people, refugees people, uh, a lot of people who is, when they leave their country escaping of war or another situation, actually you don't know who is they are, because they have a uh, red identification card, and you don't know name, you don't know anything, but they are need socialization. So they call me, organizations, they call me and tell me, please include these people because they need socializing, they need to talk to everybody. Yes, because then I included people of ages, that was different genders, different ages, different style, different tall. So it was so much people and different. It's very difficult to explain, but it was like inclusion. And I get problem with some designers, including because designers didn't want it to put the clothes for them, because they say, I have my models like 36 or 34 size, SOM size, and I don't want to put somebody for the L size or the small girl. So this is where it's coming inclusion, because the fashion is for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody need to have the clothes. So was inclusion, and yeah, I'm happy with this. The Guinness World Records put the article in their website talking about this, because I was one girl, for example, Muslim girl, and she said, I need to wear, the something covering my head. And I said, that's okay. It's okay, because we are here, to enjoy. We are here to do something nice, make history. And this is where it was a lot of interesting moments when after show, um, uh, one woman who is Indian one and about 50 years old, she came to me and said, you don't know what you did for me. You just make my dream true. So thank you very much. This is moments I think you should live for. This is moment we should remember, because this is what is nice, to give the opportunity to another people to comply the dreams. So yes, I'm happy with this and proud of me.
And And I'm so thankful for designers like you, designers like Prabal Gurung, designers like Zuhair Murad and Giambattista Valli, so many, Christian Siriano as well too, who are making it known that we are going to showcase models of every shape and size. And it is key and critical and important that people see representation, because typically flipping through the pages of a magazine, we don't see someone who looks like us. So it's important. And what you're doing, Olga, is breaking the mold of the beauty standards of what beauty is in the fashion industry. So hats off to you, girl, for doing that. A
Thank
hundred
you.
percent. And boss lady Mick is here. She says, hi, girls. You both look beautiful. Thank you, Mick. Thank you, boss lady.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just admire you. I'm just in awe. I'm awestruck because your designs are so gorgeous, and I'm a fashion girl. And I
Good.
sometimes don't see models that look like me, of my skin tone, or sometimes with my hair texture. And it's key and critical and important that I see that representation. So love what you're doing. You not only just received the award for that, but you were named Corporate Vision Magazine's Fashion Designer of the Year 2023, and you received the World Excellence Golden Eagle Award for Business Modality. Oh my goodness. Looking back in time at your career, how does it feel? It's just like, do you feel like you're on a high, living your moment?
Um, Look, I am originally I'm mechanical engineer, and I'm
Ooh.
working, and I working all my life like mechanical engineer up to 2018. So what happened? Then I decided, okay, now I want to do what I like it, and I create two brands. I create one brand that is what you probably saw. That is imaginative fashion, with I try to put classic clothes with one small details that make it different. So this is where is like my style, like classic, but with little bit history, with little bit something different. This is what I did. And I went to fashion show in 2018, and I was selected by one person who is coming from USA, from American Beauty Star. You know, it was second edition, and she said, I want your clothes in American Beauty Star second edition. And I was like, what? This is my first show. I was so excited about this. Okay. So I sent the clothes to USA, and it was 4 episodes when the participants choose my clothes. I was like an like flying. So I couldn't believe it, because really it was like it has happened, and was like, okay, let's see. And each episode was like, okay, and a lot of participants as well selected clothes. So is coming still, and website now still is there. Some of my clothes, because if you know American Beauty Star, it was like they have today we're going to do, for example, for the wedding, and they choosing makeup, they choosing dresses, and they doing everything, and was beautiful models, and it was like amazing. Then another brand, it is Kidros. It is kids making design. I'm started from putting their design to fabric, and now I'm developing the kids making design, and I choose some of them for my brand. And working from 2019, I get now open the door for some girls. This is another achievement that I'm very happy to share with you. I have 4 girls who has their own brand. One girl from Canada, because it's international kids contest, and we sometimes we put clothes for singer or for artist, and some as well designs for we do for collection. And we have designer now in Canada who has 11 years old, and she walking around with her collection and the fashion shows. I have another designer. She has 13 years old in Argentina. She has a collection, the hat. She's doing hot. And then I have in Germany. She's now 18 years old. So yeah, I have I don't remember who is next one, because I remember it was 4 girls who already have the collection, their own collection. So actually they started like models, and I pushed them to make design, and now they are doing design.
I've seen so many people come in. Welcome, Fashion Dolls. We are here with one of the most. I'm honored. I'm in awestruck. Mick told me so much about you, and I'm trying not to tear up because this is just like so surreal. I've seen so many of your
Oh
designs.
no, no,
Like,
I'm just
yeah,
normal
I'm not gonna
person.
tear up. But
Don't do
but
this.
your your designs, they're so gorgeous, and you make
Thank you.
women feel beautiful. In the fashion industry, you make us feel beautiful. We put on one of your garments and we're going to a prestigious event. We could be going to a ball. We could be going anywhere, and we feel like queens. We feel like supermodels at the end of the day. So it's thank you, Miss Olga. Thank you, Mick, for setting this up, for making
Okay, you
women
like
like
it,
myself
yeah?
who are in the fashion world. We sometimes don't feel included, via size, via skin color, via whatever, but you have broken the mold and you have made it so that women, when we go out to whatever event it may be, we feel gorgeous. We feel good about ourselves. And fashion is supposed to make you feel confident. So that was going to be another question that I wanted to ask you. I'm not going to tear up. She said, don't tear up. I don't want to. But how would you define fashion? How would you define boldness and just being in your independent style for everyone out there finding their own sense of fashion?
First of all, I never follow the trend because
Oh,
I don't believe in trends because trend is something um, like, okay, now it's very trendy to wear, for example, natural colors. And I not see me in natural colors and beige or blue, clear blue, slightly blue. I see in black and red. I see very strong colors. So this is where every woman, it's not just women, and everybody, kids, men, everybody need to see the skin color, need to see the figure, what is good for you, what is not. You cannot follow the trend. So this is first of all, because everybody said, what do you think about? No, I'm not, I'm against trends. So what I started to do when I started to create my brands, my motto it was like every woman should feel that she had made it, you know, unique. That is like somebody make you handmade it. So this is my motto. And this way, there is no another woman or another man or another kids similar to another one. It's just you. And you feel that you doll. Not as doll like, this is a bad sentence, but doll, handmade. This is meaning unique, beautiful, nice, and feel confident because this is really your clothes. This is really you wear what you feel. This is how I'm started, and I'm follow this rule. And this is where is coming this project for kids, because what happened nowadays, the kids don't know how put the clothes, the colors, they don't, because nobody teach them. So this is the project. What I try to do is teach the kids, to explain them that you don't need to put clothes that everybody wear. You need to see what is make you special, make you comfortable, and make you feel good. And this is can be something unique. And this is where project is starting, and we explain the colors, the body, sustainability is very important. And from there, the kids, some of them follow to be models, but some of them, they say, okay, now I'll go to create my clothes, my brand. So this is the really nice.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of my favorite quotes from Coco Chanel, and I know you know her, Olga. I can tell that Coco Chanel and so many others have influenced your designs, but they're so elegant. And this quote is about elegance.
Yes,
Simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance, and that comes from Coco Chanel. And I believe that as a woman, putting on a little black dress and just going out on the town, going on a date with my gentleman and my fellow in my head. But it's about making you feel royal. It's about making you feel fashion should make you feel like when you're going into a room, you're owning that room, you're commanding that attention.
exactly.
And my
Exactly.
mom has been dressing me and my sister. She would dress me and my sister alike when we were younger. And I guess ever since I've came into my adult years, I've discovered more and more about fashion, through flipping through Vogue, Vogue Italia, American Beauty, as you said, so many publications to be able to showcase me, okay, this is how a woman should dress if she's going to do couture, if she's going to, and I love couture fashion. You specialize in that, Olga. And again, I keep giving you your flowers because your designs are so gorgeous. And it's just like watching art. Couture fashion, I would say, is like art. And it's like a one-time thing. It's like you hang it up in the house and it starts a conversation and evokes emotion out of people. And I would say another designer who also does the same exact thing would be the late Alexander McQueen. He was genius at doing that, at capturing what the essence of a woman should look like in one of his
Yes,
pieces. And he would do all sorts of
exactly.
futuristic things. Another designer is the late Terry Mugler, who I love. And when I seen your designs as well, when Mick showed me a picture, she said, "Why don't you have her on your show?" I said, "I would love to, Mick." And then our scheduling, we couldn't get into it because you were busy. You had shows going on. I had shows going on, but we
Yeah,
finally got it. And it's just like the stars have aligned perfectly.
yeah.
And that was going to be another question that I wanted to ask you from a creative designer aspect for the consumers, for us who buy the fashion. What is it that you want women to take away when they're wearing some of your garments? What is it that you want women to feel? Because when I see your designs, I think beauty, I think timeless elegance, I think truly simplistic being, I think innovation.
Um, Look, like I said, the important that women feel confident and feel unique, feel gorgeous. Because what is I'm trying to do that when is woman is coming to any event, everybody see her and say, "Wow, who is what is the clothes? Who is make it for her?" So this is very important. I think this is very important. So yeah, now I'm more go to event, organizing event. I don't know if you know about this. So yes, now I'm having in 7th of June a very big event. But the like is coming from to organize event because I wanted to show my clothes there. So because you the best one who can promote yourself, promote your clothes, promote what you do, because you know what you do and you show in way how you want it. This is where I started the organizing events to show the clothes. So now I'm in organizing in big events.
I would love to go in person and see your designs. Just I'm watching the fashion show because Mick has showed me clips. She sent me clips when setting up our interview and everything, and I was just like, wow, they are so gorgeous.
But you
The models are
you
gorgeous
will
walking out.
you
Yes.
you will see you can connect 7th of June. You can connect directly, and it will be a fashion show directly, and it will be like in style, the Miss Universe, where the different girls from different countries is coming. This is the same structure, there is the designers coming from different country, only one designer who represent the country. It's called Moda Vision, and it's streaming in direct and voting in direct. And 2022, I had one designer from USA. He couldn't come, and it's Cody. He couldn't come, but he was participating online. He sent his fashion show, and he participated. And this year I have 10 designers, and you can see it, you can vote, and you can select your favorite design, and then we proclaim this designer the best designer of the world. So,
And Mick just
yeah,
posted it. I pinned it. And this June 7th in Madrid, and Madrid is absolutely gorgeous. And Olga, I could see your brands, and I know your brand is already international, but I would like to see one of the models wearing one of your designs on the cover of Vogue or Harper's Bazaar. Like, internationally, your brand has expanded worldwide, and that's how I found out about you down here in the United States. Like, I know about other couture fashion houses, like I said, Alexander McQueen, Valentino, Giambattista Valli. It's so many, but Olga, your designs are everywhere. And they're like fire. They've touched down here in the United States, and I'm just like, I told Mick, this little old girl from South Carolina knows a little bit about fashion through her sister principal. She taught me about it, but just couture fashion is on a whole nother level. It takes you out of a world into another world that you would never expect to see, things that you wouldn't see in the in the ordinary, shall I say? Yeah,
oh, thank you very much, so so a lot of nice words.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Amazing conversation. I'm just enamored that I'm talking with a woman of such power in the fashion industry as yourself, because you have laid the pathway for what you want to do, and you've encouraged the next generations of designers.
Yeah,
Not only
yeah,
just encourage the next generations of designers, but
yeah.
models to just walk in their authenticity with your
Yeah.
beauty, your grace.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do in other things that I'm trying to do in fashion is solidarity. For example, the Moda Vision that we're going to have at 7th of June, is there is a motto that is called fashion dresses for peace, because the Ukrainian, it's the same, starting from Maestro Kid, where the kids, young people, teenagers started to do the design, and I made some of them from Ukraine. And it was 2020. So when they started the war, the girl from Ukraine, who was 6 years then and 8 years old, she contacted me and she said, "My mom is without job, my grandpa is sick, and we need the money." So what we did that we asked her make design. She made design. We made it and we sold it, and the money from this clothes that we sold, we sent to the Ukraine, to this family. And for this action, the Maestro kit in my name, it was mentioned in Museum of Heroes of Past in Vienna. So was like, wow, they actually wanted to help, because they say, okay, from buying this dress, Maestro Kit, Olgaif, they doing this solidarity funds for this family. And then another girls from Ukraine as well, young teenagers, they made a collection, and somebody put a contact, like somebody put contact with you, somebody put contact with these girls. And they wanted to do design, they did design, they participated Maestro Kid, but again, First of all, these girls, they cannot hear and cannot talk. So you imagine they live now in war without communication, staying at home. So just I just didn't realize what's going on. I just say, okay, let's do it, Maestro Kid, let's do it. Design. Send me all kids, send me design. Let's do it. We made design for the princess from Luxembourg. She accepted to, as ex-princess of Luxembourg. She accepted to participate in this context. And I told to everybody, and the girls from Ukraine made design. And I say, great, as win this one or win another one. And then the director of school in Ukraine, she contacted me and she said, do you realize what you're doing for these kids? I said, no, it's like contest, that's okay. And she said, first of all, the kids, they are in home. They cannot talk if they cannot, they not listen. So they are living completely isolated. And then you said about the draw some, create something for the ex-princess of Luxembourg. They was like crazy. They become drawing. They become doing. They was see the lights. I say, oh my God, I was like crying as well. Like, I say, that is very emotional. That is you actually doing something for the people. And then from there, I say, okay, I wish these kids can come to Madrid and show the collection. Okay. And when I went to one radio last year, and I say, I really wanted to have money because I want this event, make it solidarity event, and have money to bring the kids. Okay, kids, they have 16 or 17 years old, very talented girls. And when I talk in radio, because it's a lot of money, to bring, because you need to bring the two girls, you need to bring two people who they communicate with them, because they cannot communicate. And in radio, it was the person who was talking to me, and he said, you know what? We will pay the tickets. Oh, I was starting to cry. It was radio. It's called Punto del Plata, and this radio said we will pay the tickets for people.
Wow.
It was like amazing. So this year I found the money for the stay, for food. We work. Then it was another problem. You need to bring the clothes. The girls
Yeah.
don't have money. So we started. I meet another person who is the Miguel, who is owner of Club Mujer magazine, and we created a calendar. And we created calendar, and we started to sell it because we needed money to create clothes, to buy fabric, to pay for hairdresser to make these clothes. So it was like, all year, because you say how you live, and this is where I say I live like, like making something, like dreaming, because really I have money for bring them here. I have somebody who helped me to make clothes. And I'm very excited because 7th of June, two girls from Ukraine who make collection, they design it, and they will walk in my show. So this is where, can you imagine the world, how they join it, how we put it together? I always say, together we strong. And this is where I want to have this opportunity to say, everybody, thank you Thank you, Mickey, who put me with you that I can put with so gorgeous woman, and I can say this is thank you for everybody who could help, and we really making something really nice because we bring in these girls and they go to work, and this show will see all over the world because it's a streaming direct from Madrid. So amazing things happen.
Absolutely. And it's all coming to fruition. Again, Fashion Dolls, we have Knit Original Magazine UK, and she just posted about the event. The event is on the 7th of June, which is next month, in Madrid, and it is the best designer of the world. And you can see some of these beautiful, gorgeous creations from Olga
Yes.
if there as well to Moda Vision. And when I tell you, the gowns are gorgeous. The gowns are absolutely gorgeous. It's important that people define their own individual styles, stepping out and doing things out of your norm, because I know a lot of people like, sometimes for me when I was going to school, it was t-shirts and a jean, or it would be a sweater, it would be all of these different things. But as you get older, your style starts to change. Like I said, my mother dressed me, and that's for each and every one of us. Our mother would dress us according to how she
But
would see
why
fit.
when you say your mother you dress you still now or now you but she make dress or how it's work? Tell
She
me.
would What my mom would do is she would go and put looks together for me. She would buy my
Oh
outfits that were
wow.
already made, and she would put them together according to what she felt that me and my brothers, because I have four brothers and I have two sisters, each and one of my siblings, myself included, would wear. And I remember me and my sister, she would dress me and my sister alike. And plaid was in at the time. So she put us in this
Wow.
red and green plaid. And I was just like, oh God, looking back at some of your childhood pictures, some of your baby pictures or your younger pictures when you were a toddler. And I said, oh my God, where is that outfit now? I know I can't wear it, but plaid is coming back. A lot of people are wearing different prints and patterns. So as it
Wow.
pertains to fashion,
Interesting.
yeah, I was reading In Style, and I seen Drew Barrymore. She recreated some of her childhood photos.
Wow.
And a lot of the trends that you would wear then are coming back now. So it's so crazy how
That's
fashion
true.
repeats itself.
Exactly, exactly. Yes, it is true. This is where I like use always some piece from history. I like it because it's first of all is interesting, different, and is always become. And in Moda Vision, you go to have 10 designers, one designer for each country, and they go to bring the gorgeous design. They're going to prepare something special for the show. So I guess it will be something beautiful. Have you
I'm
been
still
in
getting so much
Spain?
love. What were you
Have you
saying?
been
I'm
in
sorry, Olga.
Spain?
Have I ever been to Spain? I've seen pictures of it. I would love
Oh,
to go. It is so gorgeous. I've always wanted to go. Now, I have a sister in New York. You said New York earlier. I have a sister up there. And from what she's told me, if you haven't seen Spain Fashion Week, if you've seen New York Fashion Week, that's nothing. New York Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week is nothing compared to Spain Fashion Week. So I would love to go. I would love to go. It is so gorgeous.
okay. So I hope you make a wishes. I hope it's will comply
Yes.
because as well I want to do Moda Vision USA. I want to do in USA, like delegation, and this is where it's like amazing. We have Latin America, Europe, and now it's coming USA. That's I think there is a lot of possibility there in USA as well. Yes, this is
And the merch.
yeah, yeah. You see, this is
The
important
cultural
too.
merch is so
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Okay. And now how you wear, what dress you wear, what you dresses, where you have a designer, who put your look
Today,
for the
I
event?
actually picked this out. I said, okay, I went and I used your designs as a reference. And I said, I have to have this dress. And I went and I bought it. I said, this looks similar to something Olga would create. So I said, it has to be
I
stand out.
see.
And I said it
Yeah.
yesterday. If the audience will tell you, this I said yesterday, if I'm interviewing Olga, one of the most amazing, beautiful women in the fashion industry, I have to deliver. This has to be a look that stands out. And I said that in my interview yesterday with James. I told him that. I said, this has to be amazing. So
I see.
today's look is actually a nod to Josephine Baker, to the women of the 1920s. And it is also a nod to Olga. If here, her designs, I wanted it to be couture. I wanted it to be dramatic.
I
I wanted
see.
it to be
This
over
is
the top.
why,
And if you look
yeah. This is
closely,
why
I
I
have to
asked
have the
you.
earrings that
Yes.
match the neckline as well too. So I said I
And I
have
like
to bring
this,
the drum.
details here, yeah, around the neck. I love it. I
Oh,
love it. This is why I asked you. So
I
you have a very good taste to wear, yeah, to choose it. Very nice.
I had to. I was talking to my mom earlier. I said, Mom, I'm interviewing Olga IF, and she says, oh my God, you are? So I showed her the dresses earlier, and she was like, oh wow, this was the one.
Yeah.
This was the one that stood out to her. I said,
The
I
black
spoke to him.
one, yes. Yes,
Let's do
the
it.
black one. Gorgeous dress, yeah. You look gorgeous, yes.
Thank you.
So
Thank
it's
you so much.
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fashion
So
Do we have any other questions for myself or Olga and Alvin tit for tat? I did say that yesterday. I did. I said if I'm interviewing Olga, I have to make sure that I deliver a look. This woman has been in fashion publications across the world, and I have to make sure that I do not let her down, disappoint her, or disappoint my boss lady Mick. So when reviewing both looks today, because the other one was actually black and gold, and I said, let's just go with the black. The black is something about that neckline,
black is
the
my,
detail on the
yes,
neckline.
you're right. The black one. You black one is my favorite color, yes. Actually, it's like, you need to wear different, but you have your favorite. And now I'm preparing the dresses for Moda Vision for 7th of June for myself because, of course, I wanted to, to be different. I have to have something completely different. And again, I come to black, and let's see. I have some surprise for 7th of June. I have black and another one, yeah, as well, with some accessories. So that's amazing what it's coming. Yeah, I invite everybody to see the collections of 10 designers, 10 of June. This is you can bought for modavision.tv. Yeah, I see the Mickey working the wall, typing the. Thank you very much, Mickey. So yes, this is the work I do. Actually, it's not like work. I'm enjoying do the stuff. I'm enjoying living in this. I'm enjoying to convert another stuff, another things, interesting thing. You know who is coming from in Argentina? There is one. Um, I don't know. This is the world in English, but this person doing the very famous, doing the roles, doing the some stuff from the armas, from the pistols. I don't know if it's correct word. So from metal of balls, Okay, something from war he convert in beauty, and this is person who is make rose, make a lot of stuff to giving the gifts for queen, from queen of Spain, queen of Netherlands, Vatican, for presidents, and he actually, when he saw that his motto, this dresses fashion dresses in peace. He and one designer, that is Argentine designer, they decided to come to Moda Vision with these pieces. So this is rose making from material of war. Let's see like this. They converted they converted all material what they get, because there is a lot of people sending them, and this metal he convert to the beautiful stuff. In this case, in rose that will walk in Moda Vision in 7th of June. So there is a lot of beautiful things will happen. So yes, that's how we live. We live to try to make beauty. We live to try to teach kids. Actually, I had this maestro kid. I was working in forum of United Nations. It was forum about sustainability, and because the project is talk about teach kids uh, they use reuse the clothes and use the sustainable fashion. I get a award and this forum of United Nations, and yeah, it was very nice because we show all process when kids created, like school where we teach them. Then we show the how needs to wear these clothes like models, and then how made it, because they need to try, they need to wear this, study exactly what they talk with you, Yoli, study the body, study what color is good for you. So all this stuff is going in the project in Maestro Kit. It is related to give the opportunity and teach the young persons. So I had a young designer from 4 years old in Spain. I would like to see what is will be with her when she grew up, because she's so talented. I said, no, 6 years old. And mom called me and say, please look and design what she did. 4 years old. When I saw, I say, oh my God, of course she will participate in contest. And I just waiting when she grew up, what is will be, because it's really talented girl. So yes, it's the fashion is a very nice world. I like it. I like it work in fashion and enjoy. There is a lot of stuff going on. So yes.
And Olga, I love it too. I love it too. I love fashion because fashion, as we talk about creativity, you are able to express yourself as the design aspect of whatever you want to, as many buttons as you want to, as many details as you want to. And for me, I'm a details girl. I love anything that sparkles. I love anything that has high shoulders, like we talked about how history, fashion repeats itself. A lot of designers like Marc Jacobs have brought back the 80s. Saint Laurent is another designer that has done it. The 80s, if you think of the 80s, you think of the shoulder padding, the exaggerated shoulders. I think of bright colors. A lot of the 80s and the 70s, and we see some of the 60s coming back, and so forth and so on. A lot of fashion trends,
Yes,
because the trends
yes,
change on a daily. But I love what you just said also about trends. I don't follow them. I'm the same exact way. I try not to follow the trends, but I also keep aware. I read a lot of fashion magazines, so I try to be ahead of the curve. And, I'm like, okay, let me put my own spin onto it. And as it pertains to having style, being your own individual self,
Oh, you
That's
are
you know,
beautiful. You are
yes,
beautiful. You have very good taste. I was curious how you will look, and really, you have your own style, and it's amazing. Yeah, I like it because it's really important, and actually, it's true. Because of your nature, it's very important to look natural because there is two things, or you want to be like very, very a lot of makeup, hair, very llamative, or you want to be like normal girls, natural girls, beautiful. So you get there because this is really you are beautiful, and everything is just in what it should be. Yes, I had a few as well in my show. I as well accept the people trans and guys and gays. And the problem with this is there is no clothes for them because the shoulders, like you say, shoulders is big,
oh yeah,
the girls is little bit smaller. And I have one guy who follow me, and he said, Olga, this year I want to go. I'm going to put the breast. I want to be in show, please. And he's beautiful, you know. He likes dress. He coming to change the. I don't know if he will or not coming to change the gender, but he's
yeah,
tall. He's almost 190, and designers cannot put the dress for him. This is a problem as well we have here, you know. So I don't know how it's America, but here the Spain people is little bit small. The girls is little bit shorter, and then
yeah.
they coming, for example, trans coming to me. I want to walk. I'm happy, but there is no dresses. What's we going to do? This is another point. Hmm. But anyway, we are getting there. She showed me dresses. Look, I found here, I found here. So yes, but this year he could not walk because no designer who can put the dress for him.
You know what?
You see?
And I've heard stories like that, Olga, where celebrities would be like, okay, I can't find a designer to make a dress for me. But if it's like an award show down here in the USA, that happens where you have models of a certain size. And then it's like, I can't find anything to fit me or to fit my body type. But there are so many designers, as I mentioned, from Christian Siriano to Sergio Hudson to Valentino, who I'm seeing, who's been around for decades, even Dior, and so many others that are expanding their sizes. And what I love about it is that it is inclusive to everybody. And what I love about your designs is that you are inclusive to everybody as well too. And
Yeah,
fashion should be inclusive to everybody
exactly,
because it's fun. You get to
exactly.
be different each day, right?
Exactly, exactly. This is what I'm trying to do in, and this is what I try to do designers, because designers who is coming to fashion show, they not everybody open yet. We are talking about inclusion, diversity, and not all designers still open to put this, to clothes for everybody. This is a big problem still, because I working on this show. I preparing the looking for for designers, looking for models. Almost all designers wanted to have models tall, very very small size. And what you going to do? This is where still we need to teach and explain that is fashion for everybody. And important, I say, look, I'm always say the fashion for everybody, but it does not mean that everybody can be model. No, because yes, It can be small, it can be tall, it can be little bit bigger, but you need to know how show the clothes. You need to have they have to learn, you have to know, and you have to know how you show your clothes. This is important. And then you see the small girl who have the dress, and everybody look at her because she owned this dress. She know to show it. This is what we need to get. Not look and model, not look how is model, but how she can show the dresses. This is where is important as well. But look, we still fighting. We still
And we're gonna
fighting.
get there. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna keep bringing
Sure.
awareness to it on my platform. And the audience is agreeing. Mick says, I support inclusive fashion. Hi, Toth. And Ara says, thank you for talking about sizes and fashion because even down here in the United States where I'm at, it is still an issue for models to find clothing of their size. The
Yeah,
designer typically wants them to walk as like a rack of clothes that the designer has made. And some of the clothes will fit the other models, but then there's maybe one or two models and it's just like, this won't fit me.
yeah,
So they have to go in and take it in and make alterations for the model, but it should be inclusive to everyone. And that's what fashion is all about, being
yeah,
inclusive to everyone. Whether it's
exactly.
shoes, whether it's clothes, whatever it
Exactly.
is, make sure that you're including every shape and size.
Exactly. This is the beauty of fashion. Yes, should be everybody should have the dresses what they like, what they can. That is what where we are fighting for it. Yes, I hope we get there.
And we will. So, Fashion Dolls, as we come to the end of this amazing conversation, Olga, what advice would you give to people on celebrating their individual style, their individual beauty? It was a pleasure. I feel like a dream come true for me. Mick, you made that happen. So thank you, boss lady, for making this
Thank
dream come true
you.
because I have been wanting to get you on the show for the longest. I'm such
Thank
a
you.
fan of your designs. They're so gorgeous.
Thank
What advice
you.
would you give to someone on just embracing their own individual self or coming into their self as far as personal style development? Because, like I said, when we're young, our parents dress us. They pick
Yeah,
out clothes for us, they go shopping for us, or they sometimes fit
exactly.
them, and we have
Exactly.
to wear them. But as you get older in your teenage years or whatever, you're graduating, coming into your own, you start to develop your own personal style. And what's so unique is everybody's style is different. So, what advice
Exactly.
would you give to people on their own individual style?
First of all, I want to say that people need to learn about themselves because I understand that somebody wants to be different, but it need to be very small border between be nice, be different, and be ridiculous. And this is happening because uh, um, you need to be careful. So this is where, first of all, the people need to learn about themselves, what body they have, what color they have, what hair they have, what is nice, what is advisable, what is no. There is a lot of professional, there is a lot of stylists. This is first advice. Because we need to learn about this. You cannot just because I know some people coming to me, they show the dress and they say I want this dress. No, it's this is dress you cannot wear. It's not for you. But because this person saw this dress in some model and they think they will be very nice in these dresses. It's not always like this. So what you need to do, first of all, you need to have clear what is okay for you, what is not. And then, of course, you need to feel good. If you feel good, you should not think about what people told you, because this is your style, you know, this is you, and this is how you need to look like. Because, for example, look at my hair. Everybody said, nobody wear hair like this. I don't care. I don't care. I like it. I feel good. And this is what is my style, you know? So this is where why I wear this hair. I'm studied, I'm look at this. I decided it's about hair, about makeup, about the clothes. So why I not put the clothes, for example, this color or this style? Because I learn about this. I know my body, I know my face, I know my color, and I know what is good for me. So once you know this, when you choose your style and go for it. Don't care. Don't care what people say. You feel good? You like it? Gorgeous. And this is what we should do it. And in general, my advice is for people who starting do something business or create clothes or something is never, never, never get up of your dream. Never. And you will find a lot of people who going to tell you, no, you cannot do it. No, no, no. You never listen anybody. You just go for it. Never get up of your dream. So
Absolutely.
this is what I can say.
And I agree firsthand. I agree. And our says that she's worked in your show and you've included models of all sizes. And again, Olga, I know you get tired of me like, will she stop giving me my flowers? But I can't. You have included models of all shapes and sizes. And the everyday woman, when they're looking through a magazine or when they're watching a fashion show on television or whatever, they want to feel included. They want to feel included,
Exactly.
and you have broken the mold for that. Even sometimes looking at Vogue magazines back in the day, the models would be either a size 0 or size 4. They were tall and skinny, like you said, but the mold has now changed because
Yeah.
there's so many body types out here.
Yes.
And my advice, my final thought today would be embrace the struggle and let it make you stronger. It won't last forever. There's so many obstacles that we all have to climb. Like we're pushing through to try to get
Yes.
more size inclusivity in the
Right.
fashion industry.
Yes.
And even
Yes.
in the beauty world as well too, we are trying to break down those doors to showcase that there is beauty in all different parts of the countries, not
Exactly.
just down here in the US where I'm at, but it's all over the world. We come in a different array of shapes and sizes, hair texture,
Exactly.
skin color,
Exactly.
eye color.
Yeah.
All of these different things is what makes us unique.
Exactly.
What makes us unique is our own individuality. And that's what keeps people sane, especially in the world of fashion, because there are so many different designers who are all in their own field. Like Bessie Johnson is one of my favorites. Miss Olga here is one of my favorites. I love Valentino. I love Dior. I love Giambattista Valli. I love Terry Mugler. It's so many out here that has their own individual style. Moschino is another one as well too. So
Yeah.
I mean, just be adventurous and have fun as it pertains to style. And that's
Exactly.
what I would say.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. That's very nice words. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this interview or this conversation. It was fun, and I like it. And yeah, it's dream like coming true as well for me, because I'm talking with you. You are from USA. I'm coming from Spain. So this is really amazing what is coming. And we're talking about fashion. That is beauty. That is something that. Um, yeah, that is maintain the our world.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Olga If. And the event is June 7th in Madrid, Spain. Best designer of the world. So please
Yeah,
make sure you guys go and check it out. And this interview will be saved. We're on the road to 800 shows. Joining me tomorrow, we have comedian Rob Love. So make sure you guys tune in. This makes interview 797. So thank you all so much for your love, for your unconditional
Well,
support through this tour.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. Wow, it's good achievement as well. Great
And it's such
achievement.
an honor to be able to kick it off this week with you, a woman of your status, an icon in the fashion industry, and continuing to make pave way for the next generation of models, of fashion designers. So, Miss Olga, again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, fashion dolls, and I will see you all tomorrow. This interview will be saved on Style by Stevie. Head on over and subscribe if you have not. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when new shows are posted. And I will see y'all tomorrow with Rob Love. Take care, everyone.
Bye bye.
Take care.